It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the bass.
Hey guys, what's going on? Percolator time here, and back again with another awesome episode. That's gonna be a little different from the last two I just did, because now that we are learning the ways of Skyblock, I wanted to share some tips and tricks with you that I've learned so far, just by going to other just by going to other people's islands and checking out what they've done, as well as just kind of figuring stuff out on my own. Just kind of going through the store, seeing what prices are the best and what to do and how to mass produce and how to capitalize on the best profits and not waste your time. So far, what I found was the melons have done the best. Now, again, these are just temporary. This is, you're new to the server. You want to make quick money. What should I do? Now, obviously, everyone is different. Everyone has a different way of building, which I love, and that's why I eventually want to go around and just check out everyone's island and see what they've been doing to make their money. I've gone through and I've seen everyone have a cobblestone generator. Like, literally no one's cobblestone generator is the same. Everyone has their own idea on what's the most efficient way for cobblestone. One person even said they're going to have like an automatic redstone cobblestone, which will make 200 cobblestone in a minute. I don't even know. I'm excited to see that. But yeah, so here's some things that I found that you want to do. So you want to make your islands, first off, you want to find, and when you first spawn in on your island, you want to go down to the bottom and find the bedrock. I don't know where mine is. It must be under one of these things. But the bedrock, and you want to create a level from that, probably with the cobblestone. You want to use cobblestone for everything. Now, it's going to look ugly in the beginning. You can always replace your cobblestone with another material, but in the beginning, you want to make as much space as possible for yourself. So you want to make sure that you're using the cobblestone to capitalize on that. So what I did here is I put down a basement foundation, and then above I used wood because I found dark oak, and I was able to get 2 trees from the dark oak, so that's how I have so much dark oak as well. And once I had that level, I took all the dirt. Now, in the very beginning, too, you want to make sure you keep that dirt, because dirt's very important. Farms are going to get you a lot of profit, and so you want to make sure that you have the dirt that you started your island off with. You might want to start over again if you lost some of that dirt in the beginning, because the dirt is very important. Also, when you're doing challenges are big, too, because you get rewards. So kind of look at what the challenges are. Do the easy ones at first, like cactus farmer, pumpkin farmer. Those take a really long time. You only get 1 pumpkin per harvest, and cactuses take forever until you can build an automatic cactus farm with hoppers. It's just not worth to try to get into those. But you see here, like sugar cane, you actually get dirt as a reward. So as you start doing these challenges, you'll get dirt. So you'll be able to expand your farm. You don't waste your money buying dirt in the store. Just do the challenges and get the money. So you want to look for items that yield a larger amount of quantity. So, for example, you hit this, and I'm getting. Oh, let me drop these melons off. So I hit a melon, and I got 7 melons out of 1 melon. That's insane. So you can sell 16 melons for $200. So right there, if I hit about 2 melons, see, yeah, 1 more, so 3 melons, and now, so every 3 melons that grow, I'll get $200. So I found melons to be the best. So what you want to do is you want to put down a one water source in the middle. What's nice about melons is that even if the so you see this land, it's not actually getting use from the water source because it's not dark. So if you actually use a hoe on the lands, you'll be able to hurry up and plow the land and then quickly place the seed. So you plow it, place the seed, and it'll still grow. Even though there's no water source, it'll still grow. So you know, just to make it look pretty, I put one in the beginning. You actually don't even need a water source with melons, but I was thinking about planting other stuff, so I did just keep a water source in the middle. You also want to make yourself an unlimited water source so that you can do sugarcane farms later. So take your water and initially, before you even do the cobblestone generator, go ahead and make an unlimited water source for your 2 buckets or 2 ice blocks that you get. So over here now, you'll see melons yield the biggest profit. Sugarcane is easy, so why melons are so much better? Melons grow fast and melons keep growing. You don't have to replant. They just will keep growing from the same stalk. So, you know, unlike carrots, where yes, carrots yield, you know, carrots do yield, but sometimes carrots only get between 1 and 4, whereas these guys get, I've seen anywhere, as you just saw, 7. Sometimes you get 3, but it's, you know, always beneficial to use one that's going to keep on growing back. You don't have to replant, so you're not taking the time to replant, because, you know, when you're using carrots, you'll get 4, or maybe you get 3, but then you have to replant one, so then you're just losing one. So try to do melons. If you want to do pumpkins, you can, but the pumpkins, as they do regrow, you're only getting 1 at a time. But pumpkins do sell for a good price, but you can only sell 1 at a time. So I just feel like by doing pumpkins, the only thing to do with the pumpkins is to get the challenge. Other than that, it's just not worth. Let me build a new axe real fast. Okay, so actually using an axe is as you can see, it chops faster than with your fist. So you want to use an axe on the melons as well. You can use them for other blocks like pumpkins, the cocoa beans. They are faster, so make sure you use an axe on the melons here. Now you see here that I have a sugarcane farm going. Why is sugarcane? You know that sugarcane grows fast. All you have to do is knock off the top block, and depending on how high it is, if it's too high, it'll knock them off, and then you'll get your sugarcane. So sugarcane is really easy to grow once you start off with 1, and you can just keep on expanding fast. Now I could take this and, you know, build a whole new path of sugarcane, but I don't think I'm going to actually sell sugarcane to the store. I'm just using this to get the challenge. So that's why I'm not actually making a huge farm out of it, because I don't think I'm actually going to use it as a profit center. The melons have been huge. As you can see here, I've just kind of put the melons away just because it's just so much easier to harvest. Look, they're already growing back. Like, I just harvested them and they're already growing back, which is awesome. The next thing you want to do is you can buy cocoa beans from the store. I'll show you real fast. So here are the cocoa beans. They're right ahead. As soon as you come into the shop, you can buy cocoa beans. I would just buy one, guys. Like, don't even, you know, don't waste your money on the investment. You yield like 4 cocoa beans a piece. So once you get one and it grows fast, you can just easily get more. So I would just buy 1 cocoa bean, and you can go find a jungle tree sapling, or you can just buy the jungle wood. Depending on if you want to if you want to wait, you can grow the sapling and get about 5 or 6 logs out of the 1 tree. Or you can do a mega tree and do 4 saplings and probably yield a lot more wood that way. Alright, so once you have your wood, I think, and a friend of mine, El Torito, showed me this method. It's instead of having it all up and down on individual stalks of trees, this is actually the best way, because then you can easily just come here and farm it through. Now you see I'm using my fists. I don't think it matters between fists. They harvest fast. What's nice about the cocoa beans is that the cocoa beans will actually produce fast as well. So you can plant them and literally you turn around, you come back, and they're already ready to go. And you can see the number of cocoa beans that I'm getting is awesome. And they sell for 150 per 16, but you can see how many you get just by going up and down. So you start off with 1, you start off with 1 log, and then you can just continue to expand from there. So I would recommend doing the jungle sapling just because you can keep on replanting. You know, every time the tree dies, you can just keep on getting the wood and replant. This way you don't have to stop your operation. You can keep on building up and up and up and up. And so I eventually want to keep on building row and rows of stairs for this. But you see, just out of that harvest, we have near, you know, a whole stack. So we got a whole stack just from these 3-4 rows. And again, I can put it back in here. In love with the cocoa. I'm in love with this cocoa.
I'm in love.
cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the cocoa.
It is amazing. Look, just like that, guys. Look, I just planted it. Already back again. So yeah, you see the cocoa beans are a really good profit maker. You want to make sure you light up your island so that your crops will grow in the nighttime. Make sure your crops are growing all times. So light up your plot. Also, mob spawn on your island. I found this out the hard way when a creeper spawned and blew up my farm. Make sure you have your islands completely lit up, especially when you start expanding. Have everything lit up. Alright, and the final one I found was netherwort. You can buy this netherwort right here in the shop as well. So start off with 8 soul stand, and as you know, netherwort yields a huge profit and is constantly growing. And netherwort sells for a good price in the shop as well. So just start off with the 8 soul stand and 1 netherwort, and just go from there. Like again, I wouldn't buy the maximum. Like, since you yield a lot from one hit, just make sure you buy the 1 and then just work your way from there. Look, I just planted these, they're already growing. Like, it's insane how fast they grow. So just like that, we'll have enough netherwort to sell. In the next episode, I want to create a sheep farm. Sheep farm is nice because the sheep will keep on getting populated from the spawner, and then you can easily just take shears and shear the wool, and I think each wool sells for 20 a piece. You know, so when you get a 3, you know, you can get 3 wool from 1 sheep, and it'll keep on growing back. Again, you wanna find things that'll keep on growing back, and you're not having to replant, or you know with the cows where you have to keep killing them, and then hopefully they'll spawn back. You're waiting to respawn. With the sheep, they're already spawned. All you have to do is shear them, and they eat the grass, and they get the wool back. So I think the sheep farm is going to be the next thing I'm going to be doing. And so the melons, the cocoa beans, the netherwort, and the sheep farm, I think, is going to be a big profit maker. Is the fastest way I've seen to level up. Now, obviously, it's not the biggest money maker. The biggest money makers are going to come from the spawners. The skeleton farms, the zombie farms, blaze spawners, iron golems, for the iron ingots. All that's going to be the best way to make money. But until then, the iron golem spawner costs 900,000 gold. Or $900,000. So as you can see, you're not going to get that for a while. You want to if you want to rank up fast, these are the fastest ways I've found so far, is just to make space available and to farm these melons until you get enough money to buy the spawners, and then eventually you can make the nice spawners and the automatic farms and all that good stuff. But until then, these has been the best way I've found to start off your island and make quick money. So, if you have any other ways that you're making quick money, you can certainly comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all later. Thanks for watching this quick tips and tricks. Peace out.